Final day of the Youth National Championships here at the Weymouth and Portland National Sailing Academy. No racing today, so you're the champion.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. Not been a great week, been a bit buggered by the wind, but it's always good to get the dub. So
if you can just introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about your background and how the week went. It was definitely a mixed bag.
Yeah, so I'm Luke. I've been sailing the ILCA 7 for about a year now, and the ILCA for probably 5 now. So it's been a while. Yeah, it's been an all right week. The racing we've had has been pretty good. It's been reasonably windy, so it's always nice to get the legs aching a bit. But
you like to have your legs aching. You're obviously well suited to ILCA sailing, out in the bay as well. We often do a lot of racing in the harbour. Do you think that made a difference?
A little bit. It's always nice to have a few waves, especially downwind. I was pretty quick, so it makes life a bit easier then. So.
I mean, speed makes you a tactical genius, but what did you feel your strengths and weaknesses were?
Yeah, certainly boat speed was a big factor this week. There weren't many gains to be made tactically. Wind was fairly consistent, so just have good speed and get yourself a bit of clean air.
And what's you said this is your first year in the ILCA 7 class. What's next for you?
Yeah, so I'm off to here for the Olympic week in a couple of days. Out there for a couple of weeks, and then big ones, the under-21 Europeans, I think this summer in Stavanger, so that should be good.
I'm glad you said that. I'm not quite sure you said that. Can you tell us a little bit about ILCA? Because the French Olympic week, it's one of those real go-to regattas.
Yeah, it's one of the big ones in the calendar for the seniors, so that should be good fun. It's just a week, isn't it? 5 days?
Yeah,
I haven't read the SIs yet. So.
Top tip, I'd read the SIs, see what's going on. But what particular goals and aspirations do you have for that, and looking forward the longer term?
I think certainly at the moment it's just kind of experience. I'm still fairly new to all the international stuff, so it's just trying to get experience in the big fleet and where everyone's on it. It's not like the UK stuff where half the fleet's not at the same level as they're there, where everyone's fairly consistent. So.
Well, from the rib, I would say the depth or strength and depth just gets higher and higher every single year. But are you going to go sort of full-time sailing and stuff, or are you in education, or what goes on in your day-to-day?
So currently I'm on a gap year, so I've been kind of full-time sailing this year, and I'm going to university next year.
And where will that be?
So Surrey for mechanical engineering, so hopefully to keep doing the sailing through that, but I'm not too sure yet.
Well, I studied chemical engineering, and where there's a will away. Lots of luck for the future. Just any tips for those ILCA 6 sailors who are thinking about moving into the ILCA 7 this year or next?
Hike hard, mainly, and eat a lot of food. Get heavy. That's about it.
How much are you weighing at the moment?
About 80 kilos. So I'm still a little bit light, but getting there.
Good for you. Well, thanks ever much for your time, and I'm guessing you just want to go and pack your boat up.
Yeah, pretty much. Cheers, John.